Hey everybody, welcome to House Connell. Welcome back to BB and Bobina's Book Nook. Alright guys, so we are deep in the throes of the Killing series. I am running a TikTok live simultaneously as I lay down the material, the books by the great Bill O'Reilly and the great Martin Dugard. So we just laid down Killing Kennedy, which will launch out tomorrow as a special premiere. And remember, we're doing Killing Jesus, which launches on Fridays. Today should have launched chapter 5. We did finally get into book 2, so I believe chapter 6 started book 2, if I'm not mistaken. So without further ado, let's enter in the third book. So Killing Jesus was actually the third, as far as the way they went in order as they were written and released by Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard, were Killing Lincoln, then Killing Kennedy, then Killing Jesus. And I must say, I've read Killing Jesus about 3 times, and now the 4th time, and it's the 2nd time I've put it on recording. All right, so without further ado, let's get into Killing Lincoln, a novel by Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard. So Bill O'Reilly always starts with a note to readers, and that will be the first thing that we read in this book after we read the titles, the dedications, and all of that. All right. So, and then, also by Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard, I will introduce this page that it's Killing Lincoln, Killing Kennedy, Killing Jesus. So those are the 3 that we're covering now. So then there's Killing Patton, Killing Reagan, Killing England, Killing the SS, Killing the Rising Sun. I wouldn't mind reading Killing the Rising Sun, because that would be interesting. All right, without further ado, let's continue on with Killing Lincoln by Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard. Killing Lincoln, the shocking assassination that changed America forever. Bill O'Reilly and Martin Dugard. Let's do this, guys. I think the family's home. Sounds like it. All right, guys. For Makeda Wubne, who makes the world a better place. A note to readers. The story you are about to read is true and truly shocking. It has been 150 years since the beginning of the Civil War. Now remember this, I think this book was written in 2012, but we'll find out because he always timestamps his materials. So this is a note to readers. Let's go. A note to readers. The story you are about to read is true and truly shocking. It has been 150 years since the beginning of the Civil War, the bloodiest war in our nation's history, a conflict so full of horror it is almost impossible to describe. The assassination of President Abraham Lincoln only days after the end of the war was a terrible tragedy. Much has been speculated about the events leading up to the murder and immediately afterward, but few people know what really happened. Before historian Martin Dugard and I began writing this book, I thought I understood the facts and implications of the assassination, but even though I am a former teacher of history, I had no clue. The ferocious assassination plan itself still has elements that have not been clarified. This is a saga of courage, cowardice, and betrayal. There are layers of proven conspiracy and alleged conspiracy that will disturb you. You will learn much in these pages, and the experience, I believe, will advance your understanding of our country and how Lincoln's murder changed it forever. This book is a departure from the contemporary nonfiction I have written for more than a decade and from the daily news analysis that I do on television. But the lessons you will learn within these pages are relevant to all our lives. For those of us who want to improve the United States and keep it the greatest nation in the world, we must be aware of the true heroes who have made the country great, as well as the villains who have besmirched it. Finally, this book is written as a thriller, But don't let the style fool you. What you are about to read is unsanitized and uncompromising. It is a no-spin American story, and I am proud of it. Bill O'Reilly, April 3rd, 2011, Long Island, New York. So this was written, he wrote this right before 9/11, right? Wow. Thank you, Mr. O'Reilly. Thank you for your writing style. Thank you for your transparency. And thank you for your diligence in citing references and resources. All right, guys, I'm going to stop this right now because my family's home. So let me get to them and see what's going on, and we'll continue on. We've got the live going. Hey, Mr. Ronnie, thank you for joining us. All right, guys, so we've got the prologue down. I may just release the prologue, and that'll give me time so I'm not so under the gun with the Killing Kennedy and Killing Lincoln series. I thank you, and I highly invite you to join BBB, Queen Regina's Bible Beginnings, Biblical Bible Beginnings, on my YouTube channel at Regina Connell. And I'll say it again, I haven't checked again, but the last time I looked at the analytics, I think we're only 34 shy of getting live capability on YouTube. All right, guys, thank you again. And don't forget to stop by the TatumPlus.com, TatumPlusStore.com, and download the application. They are truly doing amazing things for our earthly kingdom as well as the heavenly kingdom. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and come back and see us. And don't forget, we're almost done with To Kill a Mockingbird as well. All right, and then we'll be introducing Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes, Code Talker by Joseph Bruchac, and finally, Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. Thank you, guys. See you next time on BBN Bobina's Book Nook. Oh, yeah, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. All right, guys.